Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Little Friends. It's episode number 68, and today we are going to do some more builds. But looking at this big picture, that you see here on the screen is beautiful. I totally love it. But oh my god, I can see that I have a lot of work to do. Too much work to do. And if you see there, far behind there, you can notice we have some more, let's call it the modern buildings, residential buildings. And I'm gonna finish, or not, I'm lying, I'm not gonna finish anything. I'm gonna continue building the rail yard that's very close to Bercy intersection. But again, we have a lot of work to do in order to finish this super huge rail yard. It's everywhere. And at the, on the left side of this residential area, it's also a lot of work to do, and probably somewhere in the future I'm gonna fix it and do stuff. But I think it would be better first to show you, as usual on Google Earth, what we are going to do today. We are in Paris. We are in Paris, right next to Bercy intersection, and on top, right next to it over here, we have this is what you see today, this build from here, a part of it, this one, and these ones with the residential buildings. So I'm gonna just continue doing this rail yard over here, maybe some stuff, not maybe, a tiny bit of this tunnel, because these train tracks are going into a tunnel, and yeah, I'm not gonna do this cemetery, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna add a few more buildings, residential buildings, doing some trees. Yeah, kinda something like that. Not that much, but all in all, it is there. So this is a very, very, very old time lapse. I think I've recorded it sometimes in December or even, or maybe in January. I don't know. But it's pretty old. Maybe I can, if I'm looking at the details of these cinematics, I can see when they were. In November. Oh my god. On 24th of November. So yeah, it is older than December. I was exactly what I was expecting. Anyways, so I might forget some of the things I've done back then, but I'll try my very best not to forget and to remember actually. So this build was done, like you see these depots over here. So I've tried to continue them. I've tried to, let's say, incorporate them more or less into the build. I've done everything, but then right before continuing, I was like, this might not fit here perfectly. And then again, you know what? It's not like that in real life. As you saw on Google Earth, it's not really like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna destroy those depots from there, and then take it from scratch and redoing this completely new area, as you can see over here. And I had quite some, let's call it, bad time because I had to change a lot of rail yards. If I do remember from November, yes, I had to change a lot of rail yards over there, train tracks actually. Now I can play a lot with the node controller mod that allows me to do some better nodes there, or intersections between these train tracks and so on, and that's actually way much better. The node controller mod does a lot of work for us. It will help us quite a lot because if you do know, when you create some very sharp intersections with your train tracks, they look a bit meh, and it's not bueno. But yeah, you can play with the node controller mod, and you can fix it. I don't want to say super easy, but you kinda can fix it without having too much problem. So this is a very small. Also, I saw there is a bridge and a road, probably for those who work here in the rail yard area, and so on. So there is the possibility for people, to drive their cars over there. But again, I think that is only for those who work here, because otherwise I see no reason why someone wanna go there. So yeah, probably that's how it is. And then We have here this train track that goes right under that road. So it's a very complex area. This should be done by someone. I mean, I feel like there is at least one person I can think of who is very good at doing these kind of builds. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but damn, that he is really good. Plus, he is actually driving trains, so he knows a lot of things and he can talk about it. But I don't know that much about trains. I don't know much about train tracks and how these work pretty much. Like I don't know for airports. That's why I keep staying away of doing airports. I don't know. I don't want to make big boo-boos, big mistakes. Some of them might not be realistic at all, and it's pretty bad, so I don't want like that. Even though I'm thinking very, very, very well to add an airport here in Little France. Who knows, maybe a small aerodrome or something like that, but I really want to add one. Good. Another thing I want to pop up to you guys as a news to let you know that I'm gonna start 𝐼𝐓𝐓𝐹 as season 2. Why I'm doing this is because even like before, long time ago, you guys were going crazy saying you miss 𝐼𝐓𝐹, the stories and whatnot. And I posted a picture on my YouTube community tab asking you if you want me to continue with 𝐼𝐓𝐹, but not as a story, storytelling series, but as a build series like we do in Little France. And you guys voted, most of you voted to do that. And yeah, I've been working at it in the past, let's say 2 weeks. I already have like almost 4 episodes. So expect a new episode of 𝐼𝐓𝐹 season 2, which will be pretty interesting because we are renovating most of everything that you see on that map and doing a lot of new builds. So it's going to be a build series, like differently. So no more stories. Good. Getting back over here, I was looking at this and I remember squeezing that big train depot, I want to call it, or something like that, over there, to make it like it is in real life. Again, I'm not doing a very one-to-one type of builds, but yeah. And here we have it looks like a station, but another station where people can get off and on in trains, but a station for some other usage, like I don't know, maybe they just place the trains there, and waiting for when they need to be used or something like that. I'm not very good at this one. Maybe someone who lives in Paris know more about this, or someone who knows about trains and how they work or something like that can help with this kind of information. It's not like I can find a lot on Google or so, but yeah, I've done my very best to do some stuff to make them look more realistic and whatnot. And I think I did a pretty interesting job. This episode is going to be a tiny bit shorter than usual, and the reason why it's shorter than usual is because even though I recorded this in November, I had like 2 big time-lapse videos recorded that had an issue. They were corrupted and I can't load them in my editor, and I can't show them to you guys. And I really wanted to show this build over here, so yeah, let's keep it as a 40 minutes or so video. It's not bad. Sometimes I'm even thinking to do shorter videos, because in the end, I feel like it's better to keep them shorter than to make them 25 or 30 minutes long videos. Anyways, and this is the residential area. I've tried looking on the workshop to find more type of buildings, French buildings. and there is this guy Alex something. I want to say Alex Gaz, but I'm not totally sure, so I don't want to say something that it's not correct. But he is doing different type of residential buildings from France. So I'm gonna use these ones because you can find them in France as well. I'm gonna play a lot also off camera with buildings and moving them back and forth to make them look, better. And here I'm trying to replicate, let's say, the shape of the residential buildings like you can see them from Google Earth. But again, it's not a one-on-one rebuild from real life. I'm already working at a new episode on Little France, of course a longer one, and with an interesting build actually. And I was like, okay, in the meantime, let me post this one because it's a very old video, and I really want to share this with you guys to make it, to make it up there on YouTube with it, because it's a good build in my opinion, and for fans, for those that love railyards and so on, probably it's even much more appreciated. But sadly I lost some footage and it's not like 100% like I did it, but it is there. And so expect very soon some 𝐼𝐓𝐓𝐋𝐄 videos. Little France, I remember I told you I was already starting a new series, but I will put that on hold for now, because if I'm working on 𝐼𝐓𝐓𝐋𝐄, well, yeah, you can imagine that I can't do 3 series at the same time. Plus my spare time is so, I don't know, bad, let's call it. I barely can have time to do any type of video, so yeah, it's pretty hard. Nonetheless, guys, we are getting close to the end of this video. The cinematics will hit us. You can see better what and how things look like at the end. In the end, but we are getting very close, guys, to make this area also more livable in Little France. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, and I salute you.